Hey guys, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. In today's video, I am going to show you guys an easy recipe on how to make patty with ground beef. Stay tuned. Before we begin, be sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. I am starting with 2 cups of self-rising flour. Before I even add water to my flour, I am going to season it with the Island Vibe seasoning. It's your patty, you can use whatever seasoning you want. And also I am going to add a little bit of ground black pepper, stir it up a little bit, and then we're going to add the water. Be sure to add a little bit of salt in your water so your patty doesn't taste bland, or your dough. Okay, quickly stir it up until you form a nice firm dough. Now my ground beef wasn't fully thawed, but we have to work with it because I was in a hurry. So what we're going to do is let the ground beef cook until there's no more blood on there, just like so. And then we're going to add the seasoning. The seasoning I am using, I will leave it down below. And like I said, it's your patty. Use whatever seasoning you're comfortable with. Just add it in there, okay? I am going to add that in there, and also make sure you sprinkle some salt to taste. Now I am using some chopped parsley with chopped garlic. This will give it a nice fresh flavor, and especially when you're using fresh garlic instead of garlic powder, it's gonna give it a really good taste. And also I'm using chopped scotch bonnet to give it some spiciness. For some color, I am going to add the Sazon seasoning on there. I use it all the time. I kind of like the flavor, but it's your patty. Do what you want. I am going to add that on there, just a little bit for the color because the taste already there, okay? I am going to stir it up and let it cook for a little bit, then it should be good. You don't have to cook it fully here because it's gonna cook inside the patty as well. Now, time to form your patty. I am going to add a little bit of flour on the cutting board because I don't want it to stick. And then I am going to add my dough on there, roll my dough. I am going to make my dough really thin. You can use a regular all-purpose flour, but I had self-rising flour, that's why I am using it. But you don't have to use it, just trust me, any flour will do. But I am going to roll my dough really thin because it's self-rising flour. Otherwise it's gonna, when it starts frying, it's gonna like fluff up very thick. I do not want that, so I am gonna make it very thin. If you're using regular all-purpose flour, do not make it that thin. It's gonna pop open. So yeah, that's what I am going to do. You're gonna see me roll it really thin, but you guys, I already explained that. Now I am going to add my filling in there. This kind of remind me of empanada, except the dough is kind of different from regular empanada. Let me know if you guys want a recipe on that because I can make one. I love empanada, by the way. Yeah, this is it. I am going to cover it, and then to seal it, I am going to use my finger. This is a really precious part of making patty because I've seen a lot of people make patty and it pop open or the grease went inside. So be sure you seal this part up really good, really good. Now for some design and to seal it up more, I am using a fork to make some little design on there. Okay, I am going to show you guys another demonstration of how I do it really quickly because you already saw how I did it before. So we're just going to do that. I wish I added some cheese to mine. It's just something that I like to do, but I didn't have any cheese. But this is it. You can also add eggs to it, sausage, whatever you want. Hey, it's your patty. Do what you want. So just seal that up. I made up to 3 patty with that, maybe 4 actually, with that dough. And it was about 2 cups of flour. Now I am going to cook it on 340 until your patty is nice and golden, but let it cook. I can't tell you exactly what time because I didn't track the time. But once it's done, this is how it looks, nice and golden. It's really yummy. And I eat it with this little pickles that my mom did with onions. And someone asked me to do a little recipe. Let me know down below if you guys want that recipe of this pickles. They asked me on Instagram. When you cut it open, girl, this is your patty, nice and flavorful. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know down below. Comment, like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.